Hey babe. Alright, what's going on guys? Brash Garage here, and we're back again today with more Civic stuff. Today we're just going through the engine bay, tidying it up. There's some stupid stuff, like stuff that's supposed to be rerouted back in to the engine, like oil feeds and stuff coming out of the, I'll just show you. Okay guys, so I think we kind of figured out what's going on with the engine. I'll show you here. It's not, I got it, it's all good. It's not major, but it is a little bit of a bummer. You can see all that oil in there, and it's fresh, and it looks like it's coming from this seal right here, this guy. I don't really know what that is. I believe it's a cam seal, but I could be 100% wrong. And that's dripping down, and it goes under and then all up in there, and it's just leaking fairly quickly. Still has good oil level and oil pressure, and then they put a breather on this outlet coming out of the valve cover that's supposed to be recirculated back into the cold air intake or rerouted to a catch can, then back into the intake. I don't like that because you can see it's covered with oil, and then if you actually get right down in there, there's a lot of oil down in there just because this fills up with oil and then starts dripping. So it's kind of a ridiculous setup. Another thing, this throttle body, the spring that's in it, this right here, that is really sticky. So when you hit the gas, it stays open a little bit and the revs won't drop below 200. And this does look like an aftermarket throttle body. As you can see, BBK, whatever. But a couple things we need to clean up, so let's get right into it. Okay, so now we got a lot better of an angle for you guys. I actually took it out and reversed it into here actually, so the natural light is hitting the engine bay, which clearly is better than being over there in the dark. That was kind of retarded. So first things first, I'm gonna take off the cold air intake because that filter is covered with oil and it's bashed up. So we got a new one for 20 bucks. I'll show it to you guys after I take this off, so let's get to it. Okay, we got the cold air intake off. As you can see, filter is pretty bashed up, and it does have a fair amount of oil on it. It's K&N, so it's not horrible, but like it's just rotting away there. So we got a new one. This pipe, which I didn't know, is bent right where the bead is rolled, so maybe we'll bash that out. This clip doesn't need to be on here because this intake I think is for an actual Integra, not a sieve with a LS swap. So enough talking, let's just get to breaking this thing down and making her better than she was before. Okay, so guys, we have an oil catch can to install in this, but after taking the cold air intake pipe off, I found a can, and I think it's an oil catch can, but I'm not sure. I ain't no mechanic like you think I know what I'm doing, because I don't. I just do it. So that's what we found. It looks like a catch can. It's got an inlet and an outlet, and they both float to the throttle body, which would mean the oil is getting recirculated back into the engine. It's like plastic. I don't know. Okay, so this is the new air filter we got. It's Edelbrock, and it's got this Pro Charge strip on the side. Whatever that really means. I mean, an air filter is an air filter. It comes with 3 and 4 inch couplers, as you can see right there. So now I'm gonna rip this guy off and replace it with that guy. I did buy it used. It was only 20 bucks since this is a budget build. He said he never installed it, but it looks like he spilled some shit on there. I could really care less. It's better than this. So if you guys have never done this, it's so easy. You get a little tiny flathead. I got a little chubby boy. And then it's a clamp. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's a clamp and a coupler. So there, we got it loosened, and it should just come right off. Oh, look at that, the coupler broke off of it. That's just a nasty pipe. So this is an AEM cold air intake, but it's not a new one, I can tell you that. Looks like it's been used on multiple different cars. They ground it off to make it clear something there. Yeah, this pipe's got a lot of history behind it and I don't know it, so I'm gonna run it until she dies. Well, that came off just like that. I'm gonna take these stickers off because that just looks absolutely hideous. Okay guys, so I took the stickers off, everything's off. We're gonna bash this out, but right now I'm gonna hand it over to my girlfriend and she's gonna clean this with some brake cleaner because once again, that's the only cleaner that I can get my hands on right now. So, here you go. Have fun. Okay guys, so now that guy is still bent. So we're just gonna try and hammer it out. Okay guys, well I got it kind of bashed out back into place. Now, as you can see, all this crap, you can't see it, but there's shavings of metal and crap in there, so. I am just taking a file to it now and filing it all down. Alright guys, well I was going to use my old intake from the red Spec V that's over there behind that car, but look at the pipe on that and look at the pipe on that. Okay, I got the duct tape and I got the cold. Sometimes you just gotta do things a little bit jank. But you know what? Okay, round two. Didn't faze me. I'm gonna send it again. Alright, so after laying about a pound of duct tape on this thing, it looks incredibly jank and it's not gonna stay like this for long. I can promise you guys that. I am embarrassed that I just did this. But you know what, I kind of had fun doing it and it was funny and I worked with what I had and this is going to completely work. It's a closed air intake system. Air's coming in here, it's going to travel through the tube, there's nothing blocking it, it's just reinforced on the outside. As shitty as it looks, that's really just what it is. Alright, now we're just going to quickly throw it back in the sieve. Okay guys, that's the video. We're done. We installed the new air intake. Now we have to cut a big hole out of the hood and just let her rip tater chip. So that's the engine bay now. Big bright ass red filter, followed by some silver, followed by some blue and yellow. Awesome. Thing looks deadly. Not really. Oh my goodness. How much more street cred do you think I get from that? I mean, at least 10 horsepower, but how much like street cred though? Because that's like really what we're after here. 35. Oh my god. Okay, so now, actually, now we have high penetrating fluid, high performance penetrate, all in one. I mean, 3-in-1, professional. And I am going to spray this spring that controls the throttle cable on the throttle body because it's sticky as hell. I don't know if you're supposed to spray it. I don't know if you can spray it. I don't know if I need to take it off. I don't know if I'm gonna ruin something. But I mean, logically, it doesn't make sense that I'd ruin something, so I'm just gonna go right for it. So this is what I'm going for lubricant. It's just this silicone lubricant for all moving parts, chains, whatnot. So I'm not gonna overdo it, but I'm gonna give it a little shot and leave it at that.